bro. It
That's
saves you a
for saying
lot. It
something.
saves you a lot of
No,
effort
I'm
of
not gonna
you know.
listen to you. I discuss things with other
Brother
Muslims.
Abdullah, the problem is Abdullah. Look, they say freedom of speech, and when
This
you're
is
trying to
insane.
explain, but when you're trying to explain your religion,
Wait, what did you
everyone
just
else,
say?
not,
What did you
not
just say,
everyone gets no,
designer?
like, listen, everyone gets
Designer,
away with it.
what did you just say, bro? Did you
The
just say
freedom of
they say
speech.
religion? Did you just say? Let me get this straight. Did you just say they say religion? Sorry, freedom of religion, and they stop us from fighting the kuffar and following the Quran?
No,
Is
why
that
you
really what
put
you
you?
just
No,
said, bro?
I said they say freedom of speech, but when we try to fully explain our religion, like Abdullah
Explain,
says,
explain,
then we
explain.
end up getting
He's
locked
talking
up.
about fighting in the cause of Allah and unaliving people. Of course, you belong
Yeah.
in a jail cell.
No,
The hell is
no,
wrong with
why?
you?
No, you have the same. You had the Crusaders. You had the Crusaders that
Oh,
were
the
analyzing.
Crusaders,
Get out of
yes,
the way.
yes, the religion of peace, yeah.
Yeah, you have Amalekite verses. So you have Amalekite verses.
Designer,
That
designer, just pause for a
Demonstrate
second,
your
brother.
No,
I'll do
designer is
this for your own
cool.
sake. I'll just mute you for your own sake, designer. You really need to seriously think about what you're saying. I'm glad that you came to this conclusion, but this is not the road that you should be choosing to go on. You're openly saying that unaliving people because they don't believe in Islam, this is
Freedom of
Islam
religion.
teaching, we should do this, but we can't practice the full extent of our religion. How does that not just already shock you and wake you up?
but it's
This is
because
taking you straight to hell, my friend.
no, it's the
This is
way you
not what
say.
God designs
No,
for you. You're
only
a
yeah,
child of
Kaizen
God.
only. Kaizen only in battle. So whatever you say is not every day. That
It's not only in battle, designer. You
only
just
in
heard
battle.
Abdullah explain all of it.
It's
You
not
see what
only
you're
in
doing?
battle.
No, he
You
did.
you
No,
keep
Abdullah, you can't.
you
No,
keep
Abdullah. No, I'm
no
gonna explain.
designer, no,
If you
stop,
say
stop, stop, stop,
no,
designer brother.
but if
You
you say
keep
it's not
saying you
only in battle,
agree,
then
and
no,
Hold
then
on,
when we reference it back again,
I,
you keep taking us backwards, bro.
not
hold on,
Kaizen. No,
Kaizen.
I
I
agree
just
with
want to ask
Abdullah
a
when it only
designer.
comes to
So
battle,
so
without
I have a
battle you can't
question
do
for
that.
you, right? So right now, if a Muslim go and he's by himself, if he goes and unalives a crowd full of Christians, and he is unalived by the police, is he not a martyr?
Yeah, this is a hard one because
Is he a martyr? Yes or no?
Jesus Christ,
I'm not
Jesus
saying
Christ.
nothing on this
If
one.
Oh
I'm
if
my
not.
if
God.
if one single Muslim by himself goes and unalives a crowd full of Christians and he's unalived by the police, is he not a martyr?
No, not really because you can't do that.
I don't
No,
want to talk.
Abdullah.
Oh my God,
No,
bro.
Abdullah, you can't.
What
No,
is he? What is
because
he? What is he?
no,
He just
because
showed the
no,
hadith that says that the believer
yeah.
the
The
believer
believer who
that
unalives.
unalives the disbeliever, they will not be in hell together. That it
Yeah,
says
so
that.
this is you understanding things wrongly because
What?
when a Muslim is around, then those around him, even if they are
So
unbelievers,
so
they,
what
they
is
are
he?
meant to not hold on, Abdullah. Don't do that. This is where I disagree with you. That they are meant to feel safe around you. So
So what
generally
is he?
speaking, no, even with their wealth, even with their trust, that they
Okay,
are
but
meant to
what
feel.
is he? You never answered the
Yeah,
question. What is
even
he?
if they are unbelievers, they are meant
What
to feel.
is he?
Wow.
What is he?
Well, what is he, designer?
What is he? Is he if he's unalive by the police?
No,
Is
he's
he
not a
is
martyr.
he's
No, he's
not a
not.
what is
No,
he? What is he? What is he?
he's going hell.
This is Islam for you
He's going to
guys.
hell.
Bro,
You're a mushrik.
designer has defended
Designer,
both
you're a mushrik
positions
kafir.
so well.
May Allah guide you to Islam.
No,
You said he's going.
Abdul, can I ask you a question, Abdul?
You're a
Abdullah,
mushrik
you're gonna teach me
kafir.
Islam.
May Allah guide you to Islam.
No, we have differences. You takfir me.
You
This
just
is
denied the hadith.
no. The hadith
It
doesn't say
says that
that.
the believer and the one who unalives the disbeliever will never be in hell together. And you said he's going. So you go against the words of the prophet. You go against Quran and Sunnah. You are a mushrik kafir. May Allah guide you to Islam.
No,
So
the hadith is not the hadith is not
talking
talking
about
about.
he's going to hell. What is he going to hell for? What is he going to hell for?
Abdullah, man, this is you
Habibi,
need to stop.
Prince, Habibi.
He said he's going to hell.
Abdullah, can I
Subhanallah.
ask you a question?
I have a
Me?
Yeah, can I
I
ask
have
you
a question.
Yeah.
Alright.
You can ask me anything you like.
Thank you,
All
Abdullah.
right, I like
So,
that. I like it.
wait 1 second. He's talking to me.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Abdullah, so you know how you were saying like when you're talking about jihad, right, and how you'd have to be really careful, right, and that the Muslims are snitches and all of that, right?
5-star snitches.
Right. So I have a question. Okay. So if someone, right, like let's say that they're going to unalive the disbelievers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they don't get unalived in the process, and then they're going to face punishment, right? That punishment to you, right, would be like an injustice, right? Because they're doing something in the cause of Allah, right?
Yeah.
So, if you were to go and unalive people, right, disbelievers specifically, right, and then you unalived yourself to avoid that punishment, would you still go straight to heaven, or would you be punished for unaliving yourself?
So
Because you know, like how sometimes they'll strap like you know what on them, and then they'll unalive everybody and them, right?
That's not
Right?
allowed.
Would that
not
be
that's
the
not
same thing?
that's not suicide. Suicide.
No, don't say
don't say
that.
that
You can't say that. You can't
I
say
mean,
that.
I'm sorry.
Unsubscribe from life.
I'm not
Subscribe.
unaliving yourself is if it's that S word is when you give up all hope in God. When you be like, oh, my
No, no
wife
one said
doesn't love
no.
me.
No one said was unaliving yourself, and it's like no one said it's the S word, right?
Right, like
We're
if-
just
if-
saying like
Wait,
you're
wait.
unaliving yourself for the sake for a purpose.
Right, like
Oh,
let's
no,
say
no,
you go
no.
to unalive a bunch of disbelievers,
No,
right? But
that's
you're not
not-
using.
No, that's not the S word because because the hadith says that the believer that and wait, I'm trying. Danny, can you put a hadith? There's evidence for it.
The
That-
disbeliever and the believer who
Unalive him will never
they
be
don't
in
meet.
hell.
They don't meet in.
It's more so that it's. I'm trying to break it down and make it make sense because because the reason for it is the disbelievers was using drones to unalive Muslims.
Right.
So there's an ayah in the Quran where Allah says fight them in the same way that they fight you. So they were using drones. So the Muslims were using themselves.
Right. So, but Abdullah, right? Because you were saying.
It's not
Right,
the S
but-
word.
Okay, so hang on, designer, stop it.
But look, he just answered it.
Wait. So Abdullah, the reason why I'm asking this, right, is because you were saying you had to be really careful about it, right, to avoid prison time. But if you really want to do it, then why don't you?
That's not something I have to explain. Like, I'm not gonna take it
Ask
out.
question, Abdullah.
Yeah.
Oh, one second.
Brother, I like how you're
Saffron.
open-minded and you.
Yeah, Saffron, can you first introduce yourself? Are you a Sunni Muslim?
I'm a real Muslim.
No, not you, Abdullah. Sorry, Saffron.
No, I'm just telling. No, because
I'm a real Muslim. Obviously, we know.
We know. We know.
Brother, my question for you.
Saffron, are you a
You
Sunni
are the
Muslim?
son of. If
Are
the
you a
son of-
Sunni Muslim?
No, brother, I'm not Muslim.
What are
If you
you?
are a son, 1 second, please.
Well, what, are
1
you
second, I
Christian?
want to ask him a question, please. If you are
Bro, I don't know what's wrong with this guy.
the son of
Bro, you need to, bro, Safwan, relax, dude. Relax. You joined a panel. We're asking you questions. We want to know who you are, what you believe. You don't just get to jump up here and speak.
Christian, bro.
What are you? You're a
Christian.
Christian. Okay.
Oh, okay, so can you say Jesus is God?
Jesus is God, man.
Okay.
Christian, man. I'm not
And
wrong.
Muhammad is a false prophet, right?
No, my question for him.
Yo.
If you are the son of the prophet,
Wait,
if you are the son of the
can you say Muhammad is a false prophet?
Muhammad is a false prophet. Why? That's all
Okay.
you want?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
it.
I want.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead,
Okay.
ask
man.
your question, bro.
If you are the son of the prophet, how do you feel if like your father, like if he it's a really hard question. Like, how do you feel if your father, your own father, is banging your wife, and like Muhammad did to Zainab bint Jahsh and Zayd?
Question. Good
Why
question.
you guys laughing? Why you guys? I'm asking a question.
No, yeah.
It's a valid question.
Sorry. Shame on me. Sorry.
Yeah, this one is for designer and Abdullah. Go ahead, guys.
I'm not answering that question.
Yeah, I'll answer.
Why, Abdullah? Abdullah, did the question offend you? Can I ask you? Brother Abdullah, if the question offending you, I can say it in a different way.
Because first of all, the Prophet, peace be upon him, didn't even bang his wife because they were divorced, and there's a waiting period for divorce. He divorced her, and Allah commanded the Prophet to marry her. The Prophet didn't seek to marry her; he was commanded to marry her.
But he had his son for 18 years. Why, when he saw
So
her, he
what?
just like
So what? That it was his adopted son. It wasn't his. It was his adopted. It wasn't.
Yeah,
his real,
but adopted
it
is like
wasn't his real son by blood.
I know, my brother, but it's still the
Okay,
same.
so it says in the Quran that you can't
Still the
marry.
same. Imagine, like, you know,
That-
he's
that's
taking
not
her in
his
all
blood
possessions
son.
while Zayd like on
That's
the
why I'm not answering the question.
Huh?
I'm not answering the
Brother
question.
Abdullah, imagine
I'm not your
him,
brother. I'm not your brother.
how you feel like if your father taking your wife in all possessions
that wasn't
and
his
and you
father.
are sitting home drinking and eating, you know?
Yes, Safwan, that was his adopted. So adopted.
It wasn't his real son.
No, at the time.
Yeah,
Wait.
Yeah, but adopted
one
is
second.
like a
At the
regular.
time,
It's the
at the
same,
time, it was
guys. It's the
legitimate.
same.
Yeah, at the
same.
time it was
Fine,
legitimate.
it's fine. He was adopted, so it's fine.
Yeah, but like,
Yeah,
how
it's
do
not
you
his blood
feel
son.
when
It's
like?
not blood relationship, so it's fine.
It wasn't his real
What do you
son.
mean? So what do you mean, brother? Like, imagine you're like he used to call Zayd ibn Muhammad, like the Zayd, the son of Muhammad. Then they saw Muhammad with Zainab, and Zayd by himself, and Muhammad taking Zainab. You know what I mean? Like his wife. Like
All the Prophet's
he
sons passed
he
away.
sleeps with.
That wasn't his real son.
Problem.
Yeah, but it doesn't hurt when you it doesn't hurt when your father like it doesn't hurt when your father took your wife or ex-wife and like bang her in all
That's not his
positions.
father.
Yeah,
What are you
but
talking about?
what do you mean it's not his father? It's his father
not
by
his real
adoption.
father, you know, it's not his real blood
It
Adoption.
don't matter. That's not his blood son.
He's adopted son, my brother. He's adopted. He's still
He
his
just
son.
called him his son. It wasn't his real son.
Yeah, but even if he's not his real son, he called him like
Shut up, bro. Next
If
question.
it's
Move
not
on.
by
Okay,
blood,
you made your
it's if
point.
it-
Move on. You made your point.
you
You
know,
made your
but
point.
but
Okay,
how-
we got you. We understand. It's time
You
to move
didn't
on.
tell me how do you feel.
I
No,
don't
no,
care to answer your question.
How do you
How
feel
would you
if you're?
feel? How would you
How
feel?
do
How would
how
you
do you
feel is more important.
Man,
How would you
know
feel?
what I mean? I am asking myself like this question: what if Zayd went home and he saw like taking her, like him taking
All
her
right.
dog style?
All right.
Dog style. What he's gonna do?
All right. I don't know.
Taking his wife dog style. Like how he's like imagine like Zayd went home. He went home. He saw Muhammad like he taking Zainab like dog style. Take it, Zainab. Take it, baby. He lifted her legs and gave it to her. Boom. Take it, Zainab. What do you want? Or imagine if she's like was doing him like oral or something. What? How do you feel? It's a very. It hurts. It hurts, brother. It does hurt.
Okay, Safwan. Just for TikTok language, brother. Let's use different language.
No, these
I
are
am honest. I don't mean.
No. We're
I'm
gonna
not
keep
trying
these.
to
No, we're
offend
gonna
him,
keep
but
this language. No, Safwan.
she
Keep
was
this language,
sucking.
bro.
I'm sure
Yeah,
she was sucking
keep this
him. I'm
language.
sure.
Keep
I
this
am sure
language.
she was sucking his D. So how do you feel? How do you feel, Abdullah? You are sitting home and she's sucking his D, and she's like you know, or blaming, or you know, sucking his.
Yo, this is
and he-
this is Ustaz Mike. This is Monkey Part 2.
Just
guys.
stick to what you're
like how I got my son home and I like you know how I make like my son like sitting home and like I'm taking his wife left and right, you know what I mean?
That's the good.
Guys,
after
Okay.
he divorced
Let's
her.
let designer respond now. The designer
Yeah,
respond to
but
that,
he
please.
divorced her, so
No,
I'm not
that's not what he
saying.
asked you. He asked you,
No,
how would you feel? How would you feel if
How
your
do you
wife,
feel?
but
It's
if your wife,
it's
one second,
hurting me.
one second, Saffron. I'll just
the
repeat it for him.
religion is not
Designer.
based on emotions. It's based on
No, designer. That's not the question. The
yeah.
question is, how would you feel if your wife was now in your father's room and you know pleasing
Yes,
your
sir.
father?
Yes,
How would you feel?
yes.
Whether you do then what does it matter?
Wait, what does it matter?
Yeah, because you're not
That's
with
not the
her.
question I'm asking. We're asking you, how would you feel? It's a personal question.
No, we don't do personal when it comes to religion.
It's not religion, bro.
No,
This is
Kaizen, we're doing by the books. We're going by the books.
Wait,
which is
designer. How would it
based
feel?
on
How would you feel?
Like you are my son today, and your wife sucking me.
One second,
Listen, my
designer.
mind
How would you
listen,
feel?
my
How would you
mind is-
feel?
It
Wait, one
doesn't.
second.
No, it doesn't go so deep like Safwan.
It's
Designer.
making me crazy every time I think about it.
Safwan,
Like
according to Safwan,
Safwan.
it went pretty deep. Designer, can you answer how it would make you feel?
Wait, designer,
Why Safwan with all Safwan? Get
Wait, I have a
some
better
sleep.
question. Designer. How would it feel if Allah granted you paradise?
Well, I'll do whatever I want there, innit?
Okay, good. So you answer personal questions. Now, can you answer Safwan's question? Go ahead.
No, when it comes to the prophet. When it comes to the prophet.
I am.
Mercy, bro. Such a
I'm trying to find someone, brother, to answer. I'm going crazy. I swear to God. People think like I don't get it. Like,
man.
you are my son yesterday, and I am with your wife today. Like, yeah.
Wait, Safwan, are you Egyptian? Are you Egyptian?
Yes, but I am.
أحلى ناس فرصة سعيدة, bro.
Safwan, then get some sleeping pills, man. You're getting too much jinns and shaitan for this.
what?
And is it by the accident?
Wait, so hold on,
And
designer.
what makes me crazy?
This is why. Guys, by the way, this is why.
He
This is
kept
why the
him for
Muslims
18
hate
years.
the
Safwan,
Quran.
are you single? You need some wives. Are you single?
Safwan. Wallah, Safwan,
Designer,
brother.
you're not dealing with it though. Like, think about it logically, right? Before Muhammad saw his adopted son's wife naked, there was no revelation like this, right? He saw her naked, according to Al-Tabari. If you open the tafsir, he says Muhammad saw her naked, and then he fell in love, right? But realistically, it was lust. Then later on, Allah tells him, why do you dislike something that's not forbidden to you? So
Because she's
Allah
not
reveals a
forbidden.
verse
Because
saying,
it's not forbidden for him.
oh, okay, so Allah reveals a verse telling him he can
He
marry
was a
his
smart
adopted son's wife.
He was a smart guy.
Yeah,
He was
because
a smart
incest is not
brother.
allowed, but
Guys,
He
this
was a
is why.
smart cousin.
Yo,
They-
He was
they-
smart. Muhammad was a smart.
This is why the Muslims hate the Egyptians. By the way, this is
Muhammad was,
precisely why.
Muhammad was very smart, bro. If
I love
put
him.
Well, you know what? Muhammad was very smart. If
Well, he's
I
gonna
were him,
follow.
if I were him, like, you know what I mean? It's really crazy, man. But he was very smart.
Safwan, you get into a lot of detail. If you were in that situation, I'm sure you would have taken more advantage.
If I am in what, Zayd situation or Muhammad situation?
No, in our prophet situation.
In my prophet situation, oh my God, bro. I
Wait,
don't
so
know.
would you marry your adopted son's wife, designer?
Yeah, every
Me?
day, man.
Yeah.
you-
No,
if you-
designer.
Yeah, if she
The
was
Muslim.
the thing, if she was worth it any day, man.
Stuff. Yeah, bro, that's your son, bro.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I adopted him. Yeah.
dude, you shouldn't even marry your friend's wife.
These Muslims adopted son.
What the hell? Yo, you guys have no like laws, bro. You're such a
Kaizen,
lawless people.
there are laws. It says who not to marry.
Yeah, you have a lot of laws, but you're still very lawless.
Surah Nisa gives the
Somehow.
beautiful.
Some way, somehow.
No, you have to study the religion. For Surah Nisa, Allah says.
Designer, we study your religion. We do this every
Who
day.
you can marry.
You
can't
just
marry,
came
you
to the
can't-
realization today.
You can't marry your
Wait, hold on, designer. One second. Caliph.
Designer.
Wait, one
Just
second.
like I have.
Hold on.
guys,
One sec. Designer. Caliph has been talking about jizya for a long time. We've been talking about jihad, jizya, and all these things. Yet it took you now.
You can't marry someone that suckles you, Jason.
What? Are you talking about the breastfeeding when Muhammad commanded breastfeeding adults?
If someone breastfeeds you, she's like your mom, so you can't marry her.
So, and you think this is a good point to bring up right now? This makes your religion
I'm
look
trying
good.
to give
But
an
if you
example.
adopt someone, he's not really your child.
Yeah, when you have that direct connection, the biological connection.
Designer. This is the
You have
conclusion I've come
biological
to.
connection from breastfeeding.
No.
Designer.
Just one sec. Okay.
Zayd wasn't biologically connected.
No, one sec. Okay, you know we were talking about this yesterday, right? How Islam keeps you so sedated, and this is exactly the case with Designer. He just came to the realization
for a year and a half. Yeah.
for years, his whole life.
Jason, I can refute every argument you bring, though. You can refuse, no problem.
No, you're a
Because
good
our
person,
religion-
Designer. It's
Yes,
just
not because
like,
our
bro,
religion
you're
has the
such-
answer, but you saying me being a good person is not gonna ever let us come out of our religion.
Dude, it will
Because
still
it has
take you to
answer.
hell. You will still
No,
go to
because
hell
it has
even if you
answer. No,
think,
shirk is gonna
even if
take
you don't
you
have
guys
bad
to-
intentions.
No, it's not
you're
gonna
being,
take us to hell.
You're being willingly ignorant, right? This is willingly ignorance.
Because whoever has the mustard seed iman in Allah, eventually they will.
Do not quote our Lord and Savior. What the hell?
And we're
Did you
gonna
just quote
see
Jesus?
Allah. You guys, but you guys will never see Allah because you're doing.
Did you just quote Jesus? Can you ever show us one time where Allah refers to anything as a mustard seed? You just quoted Jesus right now.
No, it says any believer that has the
whoever
mustard
has
grain,
mustard seed of
a grain of a mustard seed of iman in his heart.
Wow. Wow. So
Dude, he
Muhammad was
copied
reading.
Jesus.
So Muhammad was reading the gospel in the 7th century.
That's reading the gospel.
Thanks, bro. No one says mustard. No one said mustard seed in any type of religion except for Christianity. No one uses that analogy. And you're telling me all of a
it's
sudden,
fine. Literally,
it says about Allah. That's called
these are the sayings
plagiarism.
of listen. Yeah, these are the sayings of Jesus that is part of the Injil, same as Muhammad. We all
shout
find-
out to Jesus subhanahu wa
Does Designer
ta'ala.
have the Injil? Guys,
That's
does
why.
Designer
That's
have the
why
Injil?
he's.
Designer has the
That's why
Designer, open your camera. Open your camera and show us the Injil, bro. We've been asking
Yeah, show us the
for
Injil,
1400 years, bro. Open the camera.
But anyway, case.
No, but
have
Designer, the
similarities.
funny thing is you brought up
We take the
adult
similarities.
breastfeeding. You brought up adult breastfeeding, how this is a part of your religion of women breastfeeding adult men. Like let's get that clear, guys. Breastfeeding adult men. And he brought that up as a rebuttal to Muhammad marrying his
No, I didn't say that.
adopted
You
son's
added
wife.
the word.
You introduced this.
Jason, you added the word.
Dude, you were so
Designer,
sedated, bro.
designer,
Like this is
designer.
insane. Like
Designer. So adopting someone doesn't really make them your son. But if you suckle on a woman, all of a sudden there's a biological connection and you can't.
Allah,
Yeah, because you are a
mashallah.
baby and you drank her.
It's not a baby. Are you kidding me? We're talking about grown men breastfeeding.
No, I think he's. I don't think he was. I don't think he knows about breastfeeding. I don't think he was referring to breastfeeding. He didn't know what you were saying about it.
No, he mentioned.
no,
the-
he did. He
mentioned
did. He
the
said
suckling.
mahram. Yeah,
Yeah.
he said mahram.
Okay, so you do.
Wait, I have a question. Sorry, guys. I have a question before Designer leaves and Abdullah leaves. Just speaking of suckling and biting and stuff. Abdullah, what would you say to a person, like if you meet a person, an Arab person who's like a descendant, of Quraysh or any of these early tribes of the Jahiliyyah tribes, and you see him bragging about his lineage, what would you say to him?
I don't understand the question. Can you rephrase it?
Okay, if you meet an Arab who's a descendant of a Jahiliyyah tribe, what would you say to him? And he's
What do you
bragging
mean by Jahiliyyah tribe?
like Quraysh and all these early
The tribes before
Jahiliyyah.
Islam.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and he's bragging about it. He's saying, "Oh, I'm from this lineage. I'm a descendant of this tribe." What would you say to him?
That means nothing. I see that all the time. I be in the masjid with Arabs. Oh, I'm a descendant of the Prophet. I'm the original.
No, not the prophet, not the prophet. Just any tribe.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I be around that all the time. That it means nothing. Islam is
wanna
not
know-
about nationalism or tribe. There's a hadith that says anyone that fights for tribalism, nationalism, or called to it is not from my
All
own.
right, let's see what Muhammad used to say to them. Can I get a big screen, please? All right. So I heard the Prophet, may Allah bless him and grant him peace, say, "Whomever attributes himself in lineage with an attribution of Jahiliyyah, meaning like he's bragging about his lineage, then tell him to bite his father's male organ.
That doesn't even look like an authentic hadith.
This is very authentic hadith.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. I promise.
What is
you it
that?
is.
I never
Wait,
seen
wait.
that before.
It's
Okay,
go-
look it
it's
up.
it's Sahih. It's Sahih. I promise you.
No.
If you go to the Arabic, it's
what
it's
website is
Sahih.
that?
Now you
It's
know.
Sahih
Now you
based
know
on-
what to say.
I don't
now you know
accept
what to
that
say to the
hadith.
people, bro. Now you know what
I
to
don't
say
accept
to the people
that.
in your masjid, bro.
I don't accept that.
No, it's 100% Sahih, bro.
I don't accept that.
Wait, Abdullah.
That
Wait, Abdullah.
hadith.
Let me finish. We're not using it in ahkam or sharia or anything. We're using it to tell stories about the Prophet.
Okay, I don't use that hadiths even to tell stories. I don't
Abdullah, now you know.
not-
Now you know what to
it's not
say
up
to
to
the
you.
people. Now you know what to say to the
No,
people.
no,
in
no,
your
I
masjid.
don't know what to say
Next
because that's
time
not
you go.
authentic.
Tell them to bite their
Yeah,
their
can you scroll down? It's Sahih by Al Albani. Let me give you a different number. 1 second.
I don't accept Albani.
There's
What?
plenty. It's not only this one.
I don't accept Albani.
Why don't you
Go
accept
go
Albany?
to the same one. 963.
Albany,
I'm not a Macaulay
Albany, New York. Why don't you accept Albany, New York, bro?
because he's a kafir.
What?
I don't accept Al Fazan, Uthmin, Albani, bin none of them.
No, you can't
Yeah,
say
bro.
that.
Yes, I can.
Okay, don't say.
Who knows
don't-
more about the science?
I don't
Albani or-
accept none of them. No, Al
Yes, I
Fazan,
can, but
or
don't.
Uthmin.
Abdullah,
No,
who
I
knows
don't-
more about hadith science? You or Albani?
Exactly.
Oof.
Abdullah, man, you have something.
You're also not taking Aqidah from Al Albani, bro. He's just
Abdullah, you need to learn
authenticating.
these things, man.
He's authenticating a
Don't just say
hadith.
things when you.
I don't accept him like that. I don't accept Albani. I don't accept Al Fazan. I don't accept no.
Bro, that has
Abdullah,
no bearing on his
Abdullah.
hadith.
I don't accept no scholars, no
Abdullah,
palace.
you're not-
I don't accept no
Bro,
palace scholars of
Albani
the
never,
Talmud.
we're not telling you to accept his freaking Aqidah and his opinions. He is literally someone who's authenticating hadiths.
I
Anyone
don't
can
accept
do
that
this.
hadith. I don't accept that hadith.
Why? Why?
Because I don't trust the source.
If it was authenticated
I
by
only accept.
Bukhari, would you take
I
it?
only accept Bukhari, Muslim, Tirmidhi, Dawood. That's it. I don't accept the
Wait,
rest.
you do realize that in all of these hadith collections, Al Albani authenticates a lot of them, right?
And not from the book that I read from.
What? Bro, get the hell
No,
out of
okay,
here.
these are
What
modern
is
scholars.
I don't have to accept
Yeah, he
Albani.
doesn't have
What are you
to-
talking about?
These are
There
these
are
modern
Bukhari
scholars, so-
hadiths. There's Bukhari
So it's our
hadiths.
In
choice.
that are
certain books.
authenticated. No, in Bukhari, bro.
No.
No? All right, hold on.
How are they authenticated by Bukhari when they're from Bukhari? That doesn't make sense.
By the way,
Hell,
Abdullah, you didn't answer my question.
y'all crazy, bruh. I don't
Yo,
accept
Abdullah,
Albani.
just know that the FBI is gonna get you one day, bro.
No, they're not.
Inshallah.
Never.
God willing.
And Homeland.
Never.
Homeland Security, all of them.
No, bro, because all you've been saying is,
Abdullah,
like,
it doesn't
I would
matter that
openly
you're gonna
unalive
go-
all
you're
of
gonna
you,
go
but
paradise.
I don't want to get arrested.
But
Sounds
Abdullah,
like
you're
a
gonna
coward, bro.
you're
Sounds
gonna
like
go
you're
to
just a coward.
paradise, so it's fine, Abdullah. Why
Like,
are you scared?
It's crazy. No, but
You said
Abdullah, one thing about Abdullah is he is true in his deen. He doesn't shy away. He's not ashamed of Islam. He follows it and preaches it for what it is, right? And this is all we try to tell you guys. Just learn, confront that this is what it teaches, and then you can decide if you want to stay in this cult, in this death cult, or if you want to leave, right, and be
I
saved.
love Islam. I love everything it stands for. I like reading about the Sahaba, Umar, like Umar, my favorite Sahaba.
Yeah, but by the way,
Islam
I
is
just,
a beautiful religion.
yeah, and Abdullah, he watches the 21 Coptic martyr videos and the Ethiopian martyr videos. And
Oh yeah, I have it.
like he gets off of it, like he
Abdullah,
watches it
He
for pleasure.
watches them just
Abdullah,
normally.
no joke. I just looked up a random hadith. Okay, Sunan Abi Dawood 3855. Okay, I typed in random numbers. Okay, this hadith here, you can read it what you want. Look what it's graded on the bottom.
Okay, so what?
You said you take Dawood. And
I
then you
don't. I
deny
don't take
Albani.
from
You have no
Sunnah.com.
consistency.
I don't take from Sunnah.com. I
No,
don't trust everything on Sunnah.com.
you're such a deceiver, bro. You said you take Dawood. You don't have all the
I
collections
know,
of hadith books, bro.
but yeah, but I don't. But that doesn't. Bro, Albania is not the one that brought Dawood. Abu Dawood is the one that bought it. I don't even know why they put his name on there. That's like me authenticating something and putting your signature on it.
Imam Abdullah.
No legs.
I don't have.
okay,
I don't
just-
accept Albania.
Okay, just 1 second, Abdullah. Just 1 second. Hey, welcome to the stage. Are you a Muslim?
If you guys have read the Old Testament, you got no legs to stand on, my friend.
Oh,
Absolutely.
okay. No worries.
Oh,
We
this
can
is our
talk.
first time
we
hearing
can,
that.
Not even legs. You don't even have.
Okay, just 1 second. Okay, just 1 second. Okay.
No,
we can talk about the Old Testament, eh?
You don't even have a tool to stand on, my friend.
Really, okay.
Number one, you believe a man is
Okay,
God.
can you stop projecting? Stop panicking. Let's have a conversation.
Andy, God.
Do you agree with this picture on the screen? Is this true Islam according to Quran and Sunnah?
Another thing, don't bring up random hadiths, which you probably have no.
Hey, Kafir boy, are you gonna engage or did you come here to cry? Which one is it?
You're the only kafir, remember that.
Okay, alright, so if I'm the only Kafir, can you address this question and answer it?
In the first century, no one believed in the
Is
Trinity.
this
Remember
true
that as well.
Islam?
Remember, you only believe
according
what Paul
to Quran?
teaches. Let's remember that. You don't.
So bro, did you come up here to cry? Because you sound scared.
bro.
You're clearly scared.
You only believe what
Dude,
Paul.
look. I can save you, right? But it's not gonna be by dropping you. When you do leave this panel, it's gonna be by your own will as a coward, right? Instead, what I'll do is I'll keep repeating the question to you
You need to say
and
this.
see if you'll ever answer it. Is this true Islam according to Quran and Sunnah? Eh?
Is what?
The picture on the screen.
What's this picture meant to define?
This is a picture of IS members taking 21 Coptic Orthodox Christians and beheading them on a beach in Libya in 2015. They gave them the option of accepting Islam